what you already know, and I'll start getting things rolling. So, my name is Jacob, it don't matter. You call me Jack. We're gonna run through Abomination Vaults. But before that, we're gonna run the beginner's box because a few of our players are brand new to the system. I think Godzilla and I are brand new to TTRPGs entirely, and I believe Ghost, you are new to Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Yes.
So, right. And Knight and Butter has some experience, but all in all, we're gonna run through this box, and it's gonna help us introduce the characters, introduce the system to everyone. It's gonna help with the mechanics and all that, and it'll also bridge the gap between this and the campaign itself, since this all takes place in the same town as the campaign. Is everyone good with that?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds
Mhm.
great.
Perfect. All right. So I'll go ahead and say I think there's gonna be a lot of stuff I forget. I'm just gonna put back in, but I'll tell you guys a homebrew rule I do have at the start. I like to give everyone at the start of the session, instead of 1 hero point, 2 hero points.
Okay.
So, yeah, hero points, definitely the lifeblood of this game, and definitely will need them in this adventure. I do hope your characters survive, but I can't make any. And lure us to the first scene.
All right.
So, the small seaside of town of Otari is known for its fresh fish, its skilled sailors, but above all, it's a big logging town, providing valuable wood to the nearby metropolis of Absalom. This small town has been in high spirits of late with the same tradition of the Founders Festival just right around the corner. People of the town are prepping for this huge event. The Founders Festival is a celebration of how the town came to be, honoring the heroic legends of the Rose Darn. The people in this town celebrate by cooking up food, playing music, setting up many games and events. Even people from Absalom will come and visit to participate in this huge event. So everyone here, for some reason, has come to this town for this festival. They might have heard about it on the way and were interested. While you either arrive or traveling here, you have heard that the fishery has been having some problems. Apparently, there is a problem of a monster or beast of some sort lurking in the basement, feeding on the stores of salted fish. You hear that Tamelia Tandervale, the owner of the fishery, has put up requests to clear out the beast, and she is in desperate need of help since the festival is near and she needs to have her fish ready by the time the festival starts. With the town guard busy protecting the loggers, she needs you all to save her from this trouble. And that is why you guys are coming together. We go ahead and see the fishery. The ocean is vast. It's a bright sunny day. You hear the seagulls chirping, and you all approach and see the halfling. This halfling woman has her hair tied back in a ponytail. She has freckles on her face, and she also has a peg leg instead of 2 feet. And she turns and sees you all approach with a smile, and she says, "Oh, hi there. Are you all here to help out?" And with that, we're going to have everyone introduce their characters one by one. And yeah, so instead of asking who will go first, let's go ahead and pick someone. Butter, do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. We can probably just run it down the VC chat in order of name.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so I might be in the. I guess I'm in the front. I don't know. This is not a great place for the wizard guys. What if we get attacked? So yeah, you guys see this guy. He was walking along towards the fishery with everyone else to take the job, and he is a tall half elf with a lean build wrapped in a scholarly-looking robe, so comfortable and tough enough to travel in. He's got straight black-brown hair. Is left pretty wild on his head, and it's being kind of whipped around by the ocean wind of Otari. And while his ears are rather round, you guys, anyone who's familiar with this kind of stuff would be able to easily take a look at his kind of facial structure and how his ears are structured, and you tell that he's got some elven blood running through him. And yeah, you guys see that, and at his belt he has a large-ish book, for carrying a book at your hilt, strapped to his side, and he's got a nice carved wooden quarterstaff he's walking along with.
Okay, pretty great.
Do you want us to say our names here, or are we just going to talk to each other here in like 5 seconds?
You can go ahead and say your names, or like
just to get the pronunciation out of the way. Yeah. I'll just introduce myself. Hi, Celia, I guess. He turns to you all, and assuming you're also here for the job, he gives a small wave and says, "Hello, I'm Arya. I assume you guys are here to help out with the fishery as well."
All right.
Yes.
Perfect. And before we move on to the next person, I'm going to go ahead and show you a picture of Tamilia Tanderville. Y'all got that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I don't think it showed up to.
I see a guy with his hands out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have to scroll down a little bit, but yeah, we can see her.
Okay. I'm seeing how this works.
Okay, the one with the T. Gotcha.
Oh, okay. It shows all of them.
It's fine. They're in the player's guide.
That is true. That is true. All right. I think I might just see if I can save the images and post them in Discord, see if that works. But we'll see. All right. So, wonderful first introduction. Let's see the next. Godzilla, can you go next?
All right. My character's name is Cirx. He is a husky, yet slightly lean human with a slouch. He's bald-headed. He wears chainmail and just regular clothing. He carries a trusty shield and sword around him, along with a necklace from his spiritual clan. For what I'm going to say, I'd say, let's see. My name's Zerx, but I don't know about all the rest of these guys here, but I'm here for the job.
Amelia nods, and she says, I think everyone here, it seems like everyone's here for the job. Oh, what about you? She turns to the nature-y looking fellow, Knight. You want to go ahead and explain your character?
Sure thing. So you all see a lean leaf elf that moves with an unnatural grace through every step. You see intricate spirals and patterns made with natural paints made from whites and blues just dance along his skin. And next to him, he has a small little bear that matches with all these spirals and these sort of intricate and complex patterns that sort of just like go all around of his fur. He's clothed in minimal but practical leather armor. A wooden shield is strapped on his left arm. And an intricate rapier adorns his left hip. And he says, well, I thought I'd like to get to make my way around town, and unfortunately my gold is running a bit light, so I'm here. That's all.
She nods and says, yes, I will be paying all of you If you can give what I need, 10 gold pieces each. It's from a little bit of my savings, but I need those fishes. And she turns to the next person, looking at the same height as she is actually. Ant, do you want to go ahead and explain your character?
So he's a kobold with copper scales with green tips. He's wearing a pirate outfit, and he's very short, extremely short. He holds a long sword in one hand and some kind of strange contraption on his right hand. He walks up and says that he's here for the money, and that's about it.
He nods again, and she's like, yes, and lastly, and she turns to the last person, the dwarven-looking man, and last but not least, Ghost.
Okay. You see a pretty thick, short man, taller than the kobold. He say he's 5'4", and he walks around with a shield and warhammer. He has an obvious symbol of his deity, Abadar, Wolf Father, and he, goes up and he's disgruntled, talks more like a dwarf and stuff, but nothing drunk, and he's like, name's Ugir. Ready for the mission already.
Amelia
got a better voice than.
Great. That was really good.
I will say I am like doing voices are awesome. I myself, there's so much NPCs, and you guys are gonna hear so much repeated voices. It's gonna be lovely.
As long as you get silly with them and we can tell the difference, I'm there for it.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Amelia claps her hands and she says, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, I did not expect so many great adventurers of sorts, warriors of all kinds here to help me. I so appreciate it. She walks over to the thing that I'm trying to think what it's called, the double doors that leads to the basement on the side of the house. She goes up over there and she points towards it. That leads down to the basement. There's stairs that lead down, and I heard a noise, a monstrous one, followed by just some crumbling. I don't know what it is. It's not something I think is just small. Some people think it's just some rodents. I think it's something even worse, and I'm terrified to go in there. If you all could do this and get back my barrel of fishes, I saw one of the barrels I placed down at the bottom of the stairs were gone, and I didn't want to check for fear of something happening. So if you all can get that, I will give you all 10 gold pieces each. Is that okay with all of you all?
Works for me.
Sounds easy enough.
More than I get in a day. Yes.
I'd be happy to help.
Do you want some kind of evidence? Do we need to drag the body back up here?
Your word is good enough. I trust you all would be able to vanquish whatever's there, or if I don't even know. I have no idea. If you could just assure me, and I would be grateful. And bring up the barrel. If all I need is the barrel, and I will trust you at your word.
Just a barrel. Okay.
Go ahead. And she opens, she goes ahead and unlocks the doors and turns to you all. If you all don't need anything else from me, I wish you luck. All I need is it back back here before the festival, and that's plenty of time if you have run into some troubles or need to rest. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds wonderful.
Sounds good.
We'll get it done in probably 1 minute, guys.
Oh yeah, I'm confident.
I just worry about y'all being safe. I trust you all. And she gives a wave and lets you guys go right in.
Is it dark? Or
It is a little bit dark, but you see a torch lit in there a little bit in the far back of the room.
Okay. So.
Okay. Dimly lit cellar it is.
Yes, it is. What is going to be the party order? Because it's going to be a single file line.
Interesting. I will be in the back. And I'll be up front. I'll be up front as well.
I'll be towards the middle.
Side by side with Godzilla.
I guess I'll be. I guess I'll be in the middle.
Probably you than me.
All right. Perfect. Let me go ahead and load you guys into the map. All right. Should be loading you guys in.
Oh, nice! Wow.
We love some. We do like some Foundry.
Shadow.
All right.
Shadow's
Go
amazing.
ahead and move your characters. Zerx is first in the party, so you guys could just go ahead and move. There's no combat or whatever. So
the game is paused.
It's currently
paused.
You know, that is a good point.
Hey, Jacob.
Yeah.
My health is still not refilled.
I'll fix that real quick.
Some stuff.
I did help him out a little bit to see if I could get them used to it. Oh, I deleted your character on accident.
Well, now you don't have to worry about the health anymore.
Oh, and we got music. Nice.
You could do. All right. As you guys start to look around, you start to see a little hole.
Yeah, man.
And that's when we're going to pause. First, let me move Erwin. Okay, there we go. You guys would be right there as they start to investigate this hole. And once in there, you hear a strange chittering coming from the hole in the wall. And suddenly, a massive rat the size of a dog emerges from the darkness. And it isn't alone. The giant rats rush you towards you all. Their huge teeth snapping, and their eyes full of pure red, ready to draw blood. And we are going to roll initiative.
Nice.
As I reveal these rats. All rats. Do-do-do. Perfect. All right. Let me see if I can do it all in one.
That'll do it. We just have to go to the encounter thing and hit roll.
Exactly. Go right ahead, everyone.
Ah, that's a good start.
Wonderful start.
Split 15.
Awesome. Starting off strong, guys.
Oh, somebody got a 19.
So, if you guys don't know, you can right-click the cross swords and pop them out. So you can just drag that somewhere else on your screen if you don't want to stay on the initiative track.
Okay. Yeah, that's much easier.
That applies to all the tabs.
Let's see. I'm going to see about getting a music bot in here so I can play some battle music.
I've already got mine queued up.
Perfect. Let me see. But I'll work on that later. We are going to go ahead, and I believe everyone's in. So I'm going to explain this. When we roll initiative, we're going to be rolling perception 9 out of 10 times. There are some circumstances where you could roll with a different skill if it makes sense, like if you're deceiving someone, going into the combat, deceiving them, you could argue that you want to roll deception for that and stuff like that. If you got a good case, I'll hear you out and I'll let you know. But otherwise, here we go. First combat, everyone.
Alrighty.
Wait for the crit.
It's going to be the giant rat's turn. One of them. He is going to go ahead and move up to Swigs. And he's going to go ahead and take a bite. It goes for a bite, just the first thing it sees. And it strikes Swigs, biting into Swigs' arm.
Youch.
Oh, by the way, I assume all of you have your weapons and shields out because you know you were going to go attack something. So make sure that's drawn out.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
He goes ahead. The rat goes ahead and deals some damage to you. At least it's minimum. Only 2 points of damage. Okay. And he's gonna, you know what? It's gonna go ahead and try to bite you again. It's just a crazed rat. Oh.
I don't like the sound of that.
Well, it hit again.
For sure.
This rat is good at what it does. You guys see this giant rat just charge Swigs, biting into Swigs' arm and tearing a nasty gash. As Ugir gets to go.
Oh, okay. Move only 20, so can I go around the barrels or no?
You can go around the barrel. You can't walk through them, but you can go around them if you want to.
Okay, gotcha.
And you can also move through your ally space without any extra movement if you also want to do that. But going through a monster's, you have to use the action to tumble through, which is an acrobatics check.
Gotcha. Okay. Move here and swing.
Alrighty.
He takes out his mighty warhammer and just starts hacking at this rat.
Hacking with a warhammer?
With
Hey, I guess not for today. Ooh.
Okay.
It's the motion of that.
I doubt an 8 hits. Hero point?
Yes, you could use a hero point by right-clicking the box and clicking use hero point.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, it's an improvement, bro.
You doubled your last one.
You know, first time seeing a giant rat. That surprised him already.
Look, they've caught us by surprise. It's got a little bit of performance inside.
Another 4.
This rat is a monster.
I'm just warming up right now. Just warming up.
Alrighty, that's the end of Ugir's turn as he goes ahead, swings twice, but the rat just is able to dodge both. Alright, it's time for Erwin's.
Alright, magic.
And just to let you know, he did take the rat did take the multiple attack penalty. He just rolled insane.
That's okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I was trying to math it out in my head, and I was just making sure. Anyways, I was being a nerd then, which is my job.
Yeah, feel free to
Alright,
call me out. If you correct me on a rule or something like that, I give out hero points.
All right, so I
Shit.
stick my head around the corner at the
Look at
sound
the
of people
roll.
being nibbled
Yeah,
on,
go for it.
and Auron's just already. He was apparently not prepared. And he creates a rune circle in front of the air, in the air in front of him, and then like flicks it outwards, and a blue circle falls over him, with kind of glass-like, and then it quickly fades from view. He is not walking into that without armor on. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, that is a cool visual of mystic armor. I like it.
And he's got one more left in the tank. Fortunately, wizards don't get a lot of one-action moves. So to double up and make sure he's not going to get folded, he's going to raise a shield, and I don't have the description for that written yet, so I was going to say he did it. And that is the end of his turn.
Perfect. All right. That's the end of everyone's turn, and next is going to be...
attacked by more rats for me.
Well, luckily, Zerx is up now. Zerx,
Oh,
what
yeah.
do you want to do?
Move.
Alrighty.
Take a gander.
You won't be able to strike that one rat, I believe, because that wall is blocking you. It is a little bit, I would call it the wall is blocking you, but you could move through Swix' spot and get onto through either one diagonal or the other one, depending on where you want to be.
Let's see. To go through the rat and end up behind.
You can't go through the rat unless you roll a tumble through check.
I have a tumble through. I was going to use that one.
Just go right over here.
All right, perfect. And now what are you gonna do next?
I can target this rat. And with shield raised, I do a mighty swing.
All right, that would be your last action. Just make a swing since you're raising a shield. Go right ahead.
Oh, fuck, guys.
Oh, God. Jeez.
We are Iona's strongest soldier.
These rats are. Whew, they're
Agile.
pretty quick.
Look,
Vicious rats.
These rats, the rats trained for this, guys.
All right, that's gonna be the last action. I'll be that, and now it's gonna be the next rat's turn. This one is actually right next to Swix.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
so-
Get some more plague.
I am so sorry, Swix, but it's gonna go ahead and target you, and make 3 strikes, just going right at you.
So I'll see you guys in hell.
He could roll low. He actually did. It actually
Oh,
did.
sick.
Wow.
Goes ahead, rolls a lower bonus. Absolutely missed. And
Okay, hell yeah.
this will be very hard to hit you with this last one. Yep. You just
hell
see
yeah.
you just see this
Bobbing and
rat
weaving.
just try to bite you, Swigs, but you're able to push it away, kicking it, preventing it to biting you at all. And now, go show him what for. It's your turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna tumble through that bottom rat.
All right, target him and use the macro.
Damn. I didn't target him. I didn't target him, did I?
No, but I'll let you know if that passed or not.
Yeah.
Let me see. That did not pass. Unfortunately, you failed. But you can try again if you want, or you can try something else.
I'll give it another shot, I guess. I'm kind of stuck here.
It would have provoked an AOO if it had any AOOs, so you're good to go. That's
better.
a lot better. All right, go right ahead. Going through a monster space when tumbling through is double movement just for that one square, but you can just go right through. And
Sick.
go ahead and throw on Panache on your character.
Hell yeah. So now I can do my final strike, right? I have one more action.
Yep, you have one more action. Do you want
minus one?
no minuses with this because tumble through is not an attack. So it's your full attack bonus.
So I do 7?
Yep.
Alright, cool. And
Let's go above average.
Yes.
Mm.
Let's go.
I hit. Now I have to.
Hit damage.
Yeah, give me a second, sorry.
All good, all good.
Awesome.
That's still damaged.
I mean, it's 4 damage.
The rats got this. They don't have much HP, maybe.
He does look really hurt. You stab right into the side of the rat, and it squeals in pain, hating that. And that
Yeah,
will
screw
be
you, rat.
Well, the rats didn't very much like that. It's now their turn. It's now this little rat's turn. It's gonna go 1, 2, all the way. It's not smart. It's gonna go right here, and it's gonna go for, let's say, Zerks. Easy raise shield and sees it as a taunt of some kind. and absolutely misses. And because it's dumb, it goes for another strike and misses terribly again.
Let's go.
And now it's this rat's turn. It's going to go ahead and move through its allies and go through here. But I'm going to say it can't reach Ugar because of that wall. So it's just going to do the only thing it knows. And let me see, it moved from there. So 15. It's going to go here. 20. It's going to move all the way here. And it's going to go up to Erwin, actually.
Buddy, you do not want this smoke.
Let me see. There we go. And with its last action, I believe it did all that in 2 actions. So
Man, it's got some fucking legs on it.
yeah, let me double check, make sure I'm not just. Yeah, it's got 30 feet. So it goes ahead.
Things
It
are
goes
fast.
ahead and targets
Quick
you
motherfucker.
and bites you. If it can.
I'm the slowest one here then.
One moment. I might be able to get that to go away. Yeah. I haven't done this in a long time. Let's see.
All good? Oh no. Okay,
It's all good. The spell's in effect. You can use... Yeah, okay, I'm going to use shield block, since I can do that while I have shield up.
Sounds like a plan. So
And...
it's going to go ahead and roll. By the way, at night you're posting that to the chat.
Oh, my fault. I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah,
It's all good.
that's what I was concerned about. Like, damn, this bear is about to fuck me up.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Go ahead and hit the block button. I believe that's all you do.
Block and damage.
And I don't. Do you take any?
1 second. Oh, I did wrong.
All good. All good.
Total the shield block was selected to... Oh, I'm a goober. Huh, that's weird. It's not... Oh, I know why.
Where can I find the, I guess, ray shield action?
Let me see. Well, I believe that your shield should take all that damage.
Yeah, I figured out why it's acting that one moment. Let's do it like this.
All right.
Dang it, it didn't work. Yeah, I don't take damage. It's okay.
But your
because I'm not
shield-
actually like holding a physical shield. It's not counting the spell like it should.
Okay. And does the shield break if it takes any damage, or does it break if it just reaches over the hardness?
After I use shield block, the spell ends, and I can't cast it again for 10 minutes.
All right.
So,
The rat just charges at you, Erwin, from the corner, and you quickly hold up your hand, blocking it with a rune circle before the circle explodes, and you lose its protection. But it saved you from a strike, as Yin Farrell is up.
Alright. Trouble already? And I'm going to first command an animal. And
No doubt
I'm
for Trevor.
going to move Armel 5 feet so it gets next to the rat. And he's going to attempt to grapple it.
All right, go ahead and make a grapple check, and you can go ahead and go to the top right into Compendium, and you should be able to find a grapple macro. Let me see. Yes. There we go. If you can find that, you can put that on the bottom of your bar, and you can use that more often. But it helps a lot. But if it's too much for right now, you can go ahead and just roll an athletics check, and I'll let you know if it's grabbed or not.
Jack, can I interrupt for a second to tell you something really cool?
Go right ahead, my friend.
In the compendium, if you search basic action macros, someone's compressed all of those actions into a single menu.
Basic. Ooh. Oh, I like that.
And that's on my hotbar, number 1
Oh, that's
position.
sick, yeah.
Okay, that's not my new favorite thing. I'm putting that right there.
It also, if the name of the action is becoming red, it means you're the best in the party at that skill.
Really?
Yes. Sadly,
That's-
the DM doesn't get to see that because, they're not in a party, technically, but we get to see it.
Man,
That's cool.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm,
so
just, I'm just gonna roll athletics for this.
go right ahead. You can figure that out later. We're just going to keep the game moving. I'll let you know. Let me go ahead and get this forward to DC.
15.
You try to, the bear tries to grab Armel, reaches out, but she is unable to grab the rat. But you almost feel like you had it.
Oh, unfortunate. So that was the 2 actions, which is fun.
Yep. You
I'm
have 2 more actions left as you throw.
going to. My hands sort of come together with concentrated effort. This like vibrant green electricity sparks from my hands. I'm gonna cast electric arc on this rat right here. The
You can hover over a token and hit T to auto-target it.
that's right.
This, that one, and the one right next to Uger.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead and make them roll.
Fail.
The first one fails, and the second one fails.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage. 4. All right, perfect. You see, as you throw out this electric arc, one of the rats is electrified and it starts smoking as it tips over dead.
Nice.
One rat has been vanquished. Let's go. And yeah, that is Yenfrail's turn. Next up is the last rat. It goes ahead, steps on top of its dead companion,
The disrespect.
and goes ahead and, you know what? It shares love. It attacks Uger.
Ooh.
Strikes and makes 2 attacks on you. Misses terribly with the first one and hits with the second. Rolling 5 damage. Uger, you go ahead, block one of the hits, but you see the other rat just duck under your shield and tear a piece out of your leg. As that's the rat's turn, and Ugar, go ahead and get your revenge.
With pleasure. Uger's gonna raise his shield Uger's gonna raise his shield over his head and try to smash this rat in pieces.
Go right ahead. Let's see. Okay, it hits, and that is some hefty damage.
Oh, still up. Okay. Then we're gonna swing with a warhammer.
Let me see. Which one did you attack? Oh, okay, that one, yeah.
The one on the bottom.
Perfect. All right.
Oh.
Oh, wait, were you attacking with your shield?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Then we're gonna use the warhammer.
Go right ahead, my friend. Ooh.
No!
Ooh.
Oh,
my
first
God.
one of the campaign. We gotta screenshot it and save it.
It's gonna be posted on the fridge for all to remember.
Oh.
We'll put the
Memory
fun
lane.
probes.
This one's going in my scrapbook.
Well, first action is going to be Ray Shield.
All right, I believe that'll be your turn.
Mhm.
You got that. There you go. Perfect. So Uger goes ahead, slams down on the rat with his shield, and reaches over with the warhammer, but the momentum carries him a little too far, and it whiffs over the head. So he just pulls up the shield. And now we are going to move to our friendly little neighborhood wizard.
All right. Can't see shit, so we're gonna do what we can do. All right, so he jerks his staff towards this rat in front of him and makes a grasping motion with his hand, and very similar to our President Druid, lightning arcs out of his staff.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
I think you can just click in chat and it'll do it since I had him targeted.
Perfect.
Let's go. Let's see some damage.
Let's do it. Hey, damage is damage. Let's
Hey,
go.
1 and 2. Let's go. Oh, what the fuck? Didn't happen.
Not damage onto you. All right, and what you have one more action. Do you?
I sure do. The Flood of Venus spellcaster. All your spells cost 2 actions. I'm going to step. And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. Sounds like a plan. And then it'll be Zerx first.
I'm going to strike the rat.
Go right ahead.
Nice. Decent.
That's some good that's some good hit. Let's see them damage. Oof. And are you targeting the rat right next to you?
Yes.
All right. And you fucking cut its head off, and the rat just falls over dead. Vanquished. That is another rat gone, and you have 2 more actions left, Zerx.
I'm going to move forward. Do another strike. These right here.
Sounds like a plan. Oh, you attacked with your highest attack bonus.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it would not hit with the lowered attack bonus. So Zerx goes ahead, strikes it down one. The rat moves forward, but the other rat is too quick. And that'll be his turn as the rat, one of the rats, gets to go. Seeing its only target is right in front of him, it goes ahead and bites Zerx 3 times. Let's see if any of them hit. First one, Will. Oof. Close to a crit. Close. Oh, and you still, let me see. Move the shield effect, since it goes away at the start of your turn.
Can I use reactive shield
Well, reactive shield is only works if you have raised your shield. Your other feat, I believe it's reactive shield as well. Shield block will work only if you raised your shield, and then reactive shield will only work to boost up your AC if you didn't, if the monster would have missed you by your bonus of AC. So
it missed you by like 2. You could have raised up and got out. Got 3.
Exactly. So that you take these 3 damage. But it goes ahead and strikes you 2 more times. So you might be able to use that. Except this time, he humbles. He goes ahead and misses entirely. And with the last one, He missed completely. These rats know how to fight sometimes. Unfortunately, they miss. If only they hit all the time. But here comes Swigs to bring destruction against my poor little rats.
Oh yeah, so I want to move up onto Godzilla here,
Yep.
and then I want to use my panache finisher on the rat in front of me.
You cannot occupy the same space as your ally, or you can just move through them.
Move through. Okay, makes sense.
It doesn't cost any extra movement to do so. You could get right beside him, and
Like I can get in that corner there,
or the other one. Yeah, exactly. Either one.
right here.
Yep.
All
and
right.
you can target that rat right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna target him with my finisher.
Go right ahead.
So do I roll for the +3 or the +7? +3 now, right?
The +7. That only.
Oh right, because
you didn't attack this turn. You attacked last one, but that doesn't count.
And then I don't remember how to add my panache.
When
What
you
do I
go ahead, it only affects your damage. So you're gonna go ahead use. You're announcing you're gonna use it. So no matter what, your panache is disappearing. This attack. Let's see if you hit.
Damn.
You do miss, which would it still uses up your panache. You have the option to use a hero point if you want.
Yeah, why not?
All right. You can right-click the little chat box with your melee strike, and then go ahead and hit reroll using hero point.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
A little too quick up on
Womp.
That's crazy. That's actually nuts.
That's sometimes what happens with hero points.
I'm glad I'm not alone. That's all I gotta say.
Do I still have an action? Do I swing
You have
again?
one action left, and you can swing again. It will be a -3 this time, though. -2. No, it's -3 because it's agile. Right.
All I
Not
have is
-3.
-1.
+3.
+3, okay.
I switched it up on my brain.
Oh my god.
Wow.
No way.
That's the
No.
first.
What is going on?
Oh,
Alright, so someone has angered a deity.
Oh.
It better not be my deity.
That's your first fight 2 months in a row. Let's go, baby.
Oh my god.
Look,
Right
no,
there,
we're getting the negative karma now. So
We're-
later.
We're gonna get that good old nat 20 soon.
How many actions do I have?
That was all of them. One action
Oh,
to
okay.
move, and 2 actions to make 2 strikes, and that will be your turn.
You're
It's
welcome,
okay.
guys.
It's
You're
only
welcome.
the first one.
He's drawing aggro?
Plenty. All right. Now I got a multitude of options, but Zerx and Uger have been real threats. And you know what? This rat didn't like getting hit by Uger, so it's gonna go ahead and bite at Uger if it can hit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's the chances? Ooh, missed it by 1. All right, he goes ahead and tries again. And then tries a final time.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
I
Nat
guess
20.
I was correct about that natural 20.
Oh, yeah, she'll block that.
Yeah,
Immediately.
Definitely. Luckily, it's not that much damage, so you only take 3 points of damage as this rat just tears apart part of your shield and you. I believe you only take 3 damage, luckily, instead of 8.
Mm. I think it's loading for me. I think I clicked
We
it.
love shields.
Oh, when I click block, it doesn't work. Let me see.
I could just apply -3 and see if we could figure out that later.
Okay.
So you would have 12 health. There we go.
Mhm.
So that is that rat's turn. Now it's for this rat's turn. It was gonna attack Aaron, but now It's got a bear right in its face, and it doesn't like that. It's going to go ahead and target Armel. Let me see. How can I...
My buddy.
I'm trying to figure out how I can target Armel without them being in the encounter tracker.
T.
Oh, okay. That works perfectly. Thank you.
Those macros.
Yeah.
All right. Goes ahead, makes a strike.
I hear a smoke alarm.
That's probably mine. My bad, guys.
All good.
Mm-hmm. I
All
don't hear
right,
anything.
and let me see. Armel gets bitten once. Ooh, twice.
Oh, no.
God, these rats are terrifying.
Are rolling incredibly well.
Ooh, yeah, that was a -1 and still rolled a 17. So this rat just goes ahead and starts ripping apart poor Armel, tearing apart her fur, and yeah, that's gonna be 8 points of damage in total. And that'll be that rat's turn. Now it's Yennefer's.
Well, I'm going to seeing Armel get hit. I'm going to command him to fight back, and he is going to strike with. He's gonna bite.
All right, tear him apart.
18 against this rat here.
That is definitely gonna hit this rat.
Oh yeah.
Let me see if that kills him. And it does. Armel
Nice.
exacting vengeance.
There's a menace.
Then I'm going to command him to. Let's see. What can I do here? 35 feet, crazy. I'm gonna start commanding him to, go around here.
All right.
Right here. Right. And then that's gonna be his last action. Back to me. And I am going to, once again, this vibrant green electricity going to spark out from my hands. What's that for my last action?
All right.
These last two remaining rats.
Sounds like a plan. They both go ahead and make a roll. The first one critically passes.
Wow.
The second one passes. So the first one, because it was a critical success, takes no damage. But the second one still takes damage, just half. Go ahead and roll it.
4.
All right. It's still zapped by the spell and it shrieks in pain, ready to dish out more. And that is Yennefer's turn. And now it would have been another rat's turn and then another, but now it's Ugar's turn after you guys killed a few of them. You still got 2 left though. Let's see what happens.
Let's see. I'm going to swing with the Warhammer. I want my 10 gold.
Nice swing.
Yes, let's go. Go ahead and roll some damage. And you kill it.
Yes.
Now there's only 1 remaining, and it doesn't look like it's going to back down. Ugar, you have 2 actions remaining.
Perfect. Ugar's going to step over the rat and take a mighty swing.
Get him.
Nat 20. Ah, 4.
That's not a nat 20.
That's just my lucky number for today. Just 4s. That is all he can do.
All right.
Go.
Now it is Erwin. Your turn is up.
All right, gonna stride. And see what's going on over here. Wait, how much was that? That was. Oh, there we go. Had one more in the tank. And what can I see? Not a whole lot. All right.
You just see one rat just at this hole, screeching at the party.
Well, sucks for him. He's in range.
Oh no, poor rat. Don't do anything bad to him.
Like before, he Arian jerks his staff towards the rat, makes another grasping motion, and electricity fires out the top of his staff.
Wow, this thing's not looking good. Holy
Ooh.
Take half damage.
Alright, it's still half damage.
Ah.
It's still a rat.
Damage is damage, though.
Damage is damage.
I keep clicking chat to focus on it, and I click a button.
It's all good. Alright, that is Aaron's turn. Now,
Yes.
we move to Zerk's first.
Alright.
Can you take out this rat before it gets its own turn? And exactly
Well, I hope so.
some bloodlust?
I can hit him from here, right?
Yes. I think it's fully fine.
Alright, I'm going to do a mighty swing with my sword.
Oh.
Very
Oh,
mighty.
you were close. You were close. You missed my one. Oh.
Alright, I go for a second swing.
You got this.
Easy, am I right? You guys got this.
Ah!
What's another?
Oh my god.
It's just a -1. You can still hit with a -1.
With my last thing, I'm gonna raise my shield.
All right. Now it's the lone rat's turn.
Oh, wow.
Surrounded by enemies everywhere, it goes ahead and does a. Let's see how his first attack goes on Ugir. Since Ugir is right now a very menacing threat.
I am stepping on his friend, so yes.
Hard carry.
It misses and then
Nice.
switches to Zerk's as it goes for its second attack. And it goes back to Ugir with its last attack. And absolutely, this rat is just fumbling. The fear is getting to it, and it's seeing its death coming. As Swigs will hopefully deliver it.
Am I able to step through Michael into the cave?
You can go right
Next
ahead.
to the rat right there? Alright.
Yep.
And then I will make a strike. I do +3, correct?
+7 because you haven't made any
+7.
strikes
Oh,
this turn.
Okay, I thought it was based on my action points I had.
No, it's based on if you made
Oh
any.
my god, we went
trade.
5, 6, 7.
Oh, you missed it by 1 again. Oh, you guys are missing just barely.
I can strike one more time.
You can strike one more time, a -3 since you made an attack this round.
+3.
+3. I keep
Yeah,
saying
technically-
minus.
Statistically speaking, we're gonna eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Is that a hit?
miss.
uh,
Uniferel, it's your turn.
Alright, let's see what I can do. Man.
It's one rat.
Yeah, it is just one rat. Let me see. I am going to. I'm going to cast out, my vibrant green electricity crackles out from my hand, and I'm going to cast electric arc once more.
Heck yeah.
This rat. still crit save. That's all I ask.
Please. Okay, the rat goes ahead and makes a save.
That one.
There you go. However, don't need to do that. There we go. Then he goes and makes a save. Is it a fail? Oh, success.
But if I roll high.
If you roll high, it's not a problem.
Or let's see. Nice. 6.
Oh,
Damn. Okay, sorry.
Does that mean did we win?
I finally got the battle music to go. Go ahead and lower the Matchbox volume. Yeah, I finally figured it out. But let me see.
What?
Let me tell you. Oh, I can fix that real quick. There you go. I'll hit the point. It's for the damage. It's still alive, but barely. It's hanging in there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play the music. Go ahead and lower the volume of them if needed.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely what I'm gonna do for me. Perfect.
Gosh, not really, y'all.
Okay, and that is Unifrio's turn. Ugir, you're up. One single rat.
Oh, back to me. Okay. I was expecting the rat to die.
It's hanging in there. It's a fucking spiteful motherfucker.
You know what? We're gonna raise our shield over our head, and then strike at it.
Get him.
Oh, jeez.
That right there is an 8.
Okay. Give me a nat 20. I gotta get a nat 20. Warhammer. Oh wait.
Oh my god.
Doesn't even matter. Wizard, I think you can handle this one. I'm a little tired out.
Ogier, I think you're missing with the shield because you're not trained with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I didn't notice that. That's right.
Well, I say that you're not trained to attack with it. I should say.
Right. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
You're trained to raise it, but not to attack. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm new to this.
So,
sorry.
But that is your. You're all good. All good. We're all here learning. Erwin, it is your turn.
Yeah, Arian hustles up, muttering under his breath, "Stubborn little rat," and he strikes his staff again, makes another motion, and he's going to try and fry it.
All right, come on, roll low.
Yes.
Nice.
This rat.
Look, I just have to roll high enough damage to kill it anyway.
Nice. I think that might do it. I think that might. Yes. I think just barely.
Easy quest, guys.
Easy 10 gold.
Wasn't challenging at all.
Everyone goes ahead and points his staff or casts a spell and fries the last rat, winning you all the battle.
Aaron pulls back his finger and then looks around and goes, "So, she just had a cellar, right? That looks like a cavern leading off in there." He's kind of tilting his head towards the opening.
Mugi was gonna say, well, I guess the rats are migrating down here, I guess? I don't know.
Well,
they're pretty big.
Maybe we should take the barrel up to her and then I keep trying to do a voice for Arian, but I slip back into my own natural tongue. Maybe we should take the barrel back up to her and see if she knows about this. Maybe she'll pay extra if we investigate down there as well.
Oh, and maybe for each rat too. Good idea.
As you says this, Aaron, and you look around, you don't actually see the barrel that contains the fishes, and you look at the barrels nearby, and they are all empty. They don't seem like they have been used for fishes. And she said, over by the stairs is where she had the barrels. Swigs?
Oh.
while you're in the cavern, you look over, and over here, I don't. How do you ping? Trying to remember.
You hold down mouse.
I can see your mouse cursor.
Okay, right there, right around here, you see a few pieces of fishes
Oh,
that lead more into the cavern.
can I see if the fish have been eaten?
You see one has been bitten in half.
Bitten in half. I will let everybody know about the eaten in half fish and ask them what they think about it. Should we explore or take the safe route and talk to the lady?
Well, she paid us to get the barrel back, so either way, we have to go down there.
Who said just keep her in?
I thought it was gonna be an easy 10 to gold. Now we gotta do more
It's
work.
struggling. I mean, has anyone seen giant rats act that aggressively before?
Well, I hate to tell you guys this, but I don't have much experience with giant rats.
Same here. My house is clean, so
Layers of
no
fat
rats at all.
here. It's not natural. I'll say that.
I'm doing. Well, we best.
Can we inspect the rats' bodies to see if there's anything different about these rats?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a nature check. And
is it a nature check or a recall knowledge?
You know what? Yeah, let's do recall knowledge. So, we're going to talk about blind GM rolls. Blind GM rolls are used frequently in this game for like recall knowledge or deception, perception. It's like stuff where you guys aren't supposed to know the results, much like a recall knowledge. And you can do that when you go to select the skill you want to roll from the top hotbar. You could select it, and you can click the little box that says public roll, and click it and put blind GM roll, which will make it where you roll, and you can't see it, but I can.
Okay.
So if anyone wants to, while looking at these rats' bodies, and try to see if there's anything different about them, you can roll me a blind nature check.
I got brains in my head. Oh, by the way, on that same topic, the basic action macros actually has a recall knowledge button that auto hides it from the GM.
Oh.
And if you target, like if you're targeting the rats, if you can bring one of the tokens back.
Sure.
I think it will let us target them and then recall knowledge with them targeted, and it will run the DC automatically.
All right.
Does it matter if I'm untrained in nature?
You figure out how to do this shit?
It is not matter, I believe. It just, I'll let you know, if you critically fail, you will receive a wrong piece of information.
The classics. Okay.
So I'm not seeing where to do this blind roll at.
Okay.
I
Are you
like
on
the basic things too?
Are you click? Did you click skills and click on nature?
Oh, skills.
Oh, I see it. The roll mode. I think it says public roll.
Nature.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, it says. Then you can click it and then blind GM roll or private. What's the difference?
Blind. So private makes it where you and the GM can see it, not only the GM. And
Okay.
I want only me to see this.
So, Jack, mine's gonna look different since I used the basic action macros to do it. Do you prefer that, or would you just like the flat roll?
It don't matter. You can go ahead and do whichever, as long as it works.
Did you see mine out of curiosity?
I did. I didn't even register it.
Okay. It doesn't show me nothing when I do it that way.
It just has question marks. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty interesting. That helps with determining the ZC. Okay. So, let's see. Uger and Erwin, you both look at these rats and you think that there's nothing different besides them just being bigger than normal rats. It's a little odd, but you've heard about these kinds of creatures before. They like to live in caverns and caves and cellars sometimes, and feast upon anything they can come across. Swigs, however, he believes as he checks him out, he thinks he sees some demonic markings on the bottom of one of these rats that looks like it might have empowered him of some kind.
I want to release this information to the party. Show them these marks I'm seeing. Mage, see if he's seen anything like it.
I think I know what this is. Arian walks up. He looks incredibly skeptical and like rolls the rat over with his quarterstaff and looks down at it.
As you look down at it, you see it's just a piece of its fur is just all nasty and covered in some kind of food or whatever. That it looks like Swig's mistaken it as demonic writing.
Swigs,
oh shit!
Swigs, is it? I believe that is either a bit of food or a scarred nipple, but no, that's we can move on.
All right, fair enough. Looks strange to me. I don't know.
Well, I suppose not many of us have experience with these sorts of filth, but I think we can move on. Someone, I think only the dwarf is going to be able to see in the dark very well. Does anyone want to light a torch?
Torch.
Anybody got one?
You should get one from your basic gear set if you took in that, which I believe Zerk actually has one as well.
So here's another cool thing about Foundry. If you go to the compendium and search toggle, there's a toggle torch macro as well, and it will actually light up our surroundings for us.
Ooh.
It does. Rules is written though. It does take up a free hand to hold the torch.
It does indeed. Is
Real
anyone? Go ahead.
Can I cast? While we're just sort of paused here, can I cast Heal Animal on Armel?
You can cast Heal Animal, and I believe that's a focus spell, right?
It is a focus spell. I'm going to use the 2 action for that extra 8.
Perfect, and you can get that back up in 10 minutes, right?
I can. Yes, I can.
All right. Here, I do have a question. Are you guys gonna take a moment and heal? Because some of you guys are hurt.
Yeah, I want to heal if I can.
Oh yeah.
I think we can take 10 minutes to for someone to treat wounds if they have a medicine kit, which we may not have.
Actually, I think Ugir has a medicine kit with treating medicine.
Let's go.
Knight?
Yep, I'm looking.
Okay.
What do I have to press for true wounds? Just medicine?
About that.
You can go ahead and let me see. It's under utility on the hotbar on the top. You can go from utility and click treat wounds.
Well, I do have Healing Plaster, which is a spell which allows me to use dirt or mud in lieu of a healer's tools.
All
okay.
right, perfect.
I can actually use nature for that as well instead of medicine, which is why.
You guys want to hear another super cool thing?
Mm-hmm.
Sure thing. Go ahead.
You can use the basic action macros to administer first aid, and it'll do it all for you.
Oh, do we have one?
I'm looking at the macros.
Yeah. Like, for example, if I wanted to target someone and just this is not the one we'd use in this scenario, but stabilize them, it'd do it like this, and it should public roll.
Yep.
And
now you roll anything?
Yeah. I'm targeting the druid, and it automatically went, hey, this is a success for this creature, and that kind of stuff. That didn't happen.
Okay.
That was just an example.
Okay.
Would that be in the ability section, or where would that be at in the compendium?
In the compendium, you just need to search the word basic and basic action. And basic action macros will show up. It's the action icon in gold, and you just need to drag that to your hotbar, and it has all of the basic actions all characters can take in it, and automated and very well done.
Basic action. Gotcha. Okay. Basic action.
and it should come up with just basic action in the compendium.
All right, perfect.
Under feats, abilities, double checking.
Go ahead.
What part of the compendium are you looking at? Because it doesn't sound like you're...
I'm looking at the abilities, equipment, feats, and spells. Wrong one?
I'll take a screenshot. This is in Foundry, and I'll post a screenshot in general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only problem is just like I need to use nature, but honestly,
Okay,
I could
gotcha.
just roll
Yeah,
nature,
you could just we can just go ahead. You roll nature, and we can substitute that. So, Ugir, do you want to heal someone, and Univrail, you want to heal someone at the same time?
Yes.
That works for me. Yep.
Hey, that's
all right.
Efficiency.
So, who do you guys want to heal? Who are you guys healing? And yeah, I believe it's just Swigs, Zerks, and Ugir who is hurt.
I'll start with Swigs.
I appreciate you.
All right. And Ugir, who do you want to heal?
Sorry, I was still doing the searching thing.
All good.
What's my two options?
When you're treat wounds, do you want to? Oh, it's the one right next to that.
You're in the music tab.
Oh, why did I click? Okay.
All good. All good.
Oh, that's an easy fix.
Let me see. While you do that, Zerks, are you gonna use a torch? If you will have to use one of your hands to do so, and sheath either your shield or your longsword. Zerks?
He's
okay.
Trying to figure it out.
You must target a two.
If someone else wants to hold a light, they can. I don't know. Actually, I think probably the only person who could is Erwin, I believe. But since he has a free hand, but at the same time, he needs to cast spells with the free hand, right?
Yeah. I need a hand free to do the gestures.
Oh wait! I got an idea. Uger is going to cast light onto the fighter.
Oh,
I forgot I had that.
That works indeed. So, what are you gonna light up on him?
His shield.
All right. So, Zerks, if you can, go ahead and take off I'll take off the torch, or go ahead and take off the torch on yourself and put the spell light on yourself, which you can go to the top right of the book and use put light there, toggle light.
I think you can drag it in from the chat, because at the bottom of the light spell, it has spell effect light, and I think you can just drag that straight on your token, and it's going to apply.
There we go.
Nice.
We have light. All right, let's get our healing underway, and we can move this on. So, Yunfriel, since you're going to heal Swigs, go ahead and do that first.
Yeah, so because of natural medicine, from my herbalist background, I can use nature instead of medicine, which I'm going to use in tandem with healing plaster.
Go right ahead, my friend. I hope you pass.
Oh,
nice.
You critically pass, so you roll 4d8 instead of 2d8. You can type in the chat backwards / R and then 4d8 to do it. There you go. Oh. But luckily, I don't think. Actually, I believe Swigs is 6 health down.
Yeah,
yeah, he's at 11.
So go ahead, Swigs. Go to where the dice were rolled, the bottom right, and click on heal. And that should. There you go. Brings you up. And now Ugir.
Okay. I'll heal the next person.
It's either you or Zerks.
Zerks.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
and
that's... Sorry.
Oh, good. And while Ugir... So you both do this at the same time, and then when Ugir goes to heal...
Of course.
Luckily, Zerks is nearly at full health.
Can I try myself? Or does that take too long?
Actually, I can.
Yeah, each attempt takes 10 minutes, so we've got time.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so I can focus up to get my focus point back if you want to try on yourself.
Yeah, I'll try.
Perfect. I hope you roll high. Yeah,
Yeah, I hope so too.
Camellia, did want you guys just to be safe, so you have a week to do this.
Oof. Even, well, not worse, but still failure. Medicine checks are hard.
Yeah, I think you have to pass. You need to roll like a 10 to actually. You need to roll a 9.
And then you also have to pass my anti-magical check.
Well, this is the magic. This is Band-Aids. This is
okay.
Yeah, that's why I just because I knew.
I will mention that Zerx has a rare magical trait where background where he has the non-magical background, which means anytime a spell is casted on him, it has to have a flat check DC 3 to see if it actually takes effect on him.
Is that him specifically, like his person or his body? Because we did just light up his sword.
Yeah. That is a good question.
And would Zerk tell us that, or?
Well, I think since the light spell was targeting the object in his hand, and he was a friendly person who was going to let it happen, it would be considered something else. But if I cast Fireball at his feet, that would probably.
Yeah.
Though it could be magical subject. Whenever you would be affected by magic, or I think since it's targeting his shield, then yeah, it wouldn't affect that. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be we're gonna constantly forget it. I guarantee it.
Well, we don't even know yet, ideally. So
yeah, that too.
That is true. Yeah, you all have no idea. It's gonna be fun.
Very true.
So.
Okay, that's good points. What do you, you guys, Ugir is now immune for an hour. Do you guys want to wait an hour, or do you want to keep proceeding?
Are we going to proceed?
That is a good question.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I think we're gonna see. Well, we said we were gonna proceed because we got paid to go get that barrel, and we gotta go get
that barrel.
I mean, how many minutes do we have, or like hours do we have until the festival?
We have a week. So if we really wanted to, we could sit here and wait a day away. But how low is our people?
Ugir's half health.
Ugir's the lowest person right now.
Okay, so he's at half. That might actually be worth waiting for.
An hour. And I can.
How do I see my teammates' health?
I think you have.
I double click for their character sheet, but I can't see their health.
I think it's a setting that's not on at the moment.
I could probably figure that out later. But for right now, Camellia made sure to let you guys know that she cares about y'all's safety and wants you to prioritize that first over anything else. So if it needs to be, you could take some time. You guys started this around 9 o'clock, so it's right now around 9:30. So yeah, if you want to wait an hour, you guys can do so.
Okay. Can I try again?
All right. Yeah. You guys chill out. And yeah, you can try again. And before you roll, does anyone want to aid him?
So, who is administering? Because I can also use healing plaster again if needed.
Udir was gonna try to heal himself.
I have a negative on it.
Udir's gonna help himself. So go ahead with that.
Okay.
What'd you say about that night?
Oh, nice.
Great stuff.
Just enough.
Never mind. We are pretty much good to go. And while we're at here, do you want to try to heal Zerx?
I mean, if I
how low is he?
apply healing plaster,
he's not even that low.
It's merely a scratch.
What were you saying, Knight?
It doesn't hurt to try.
That can change.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, every one health matters. Every health. So go ahead,
we are level 1.
Knight, and roll your nature check.
Okay, so first things first, I have to actually cast the spell. So I don't know how this is gonna, do I have to roll a flat check here?
Let me see.
Target that handful
well,
of
since
dirt.
you're not targeting him, I don't think it does.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just targeting the mud.
The dirt. Yeah. Okay.
So here's another question with his anti-magic thing. If he ever does he have to roll that to drink when he drinks health potions? Because those are magical.
They are.
They are.
I think so.
Man, you
Let me
chose
see.
an interesting background to give you a debuff just right out of the gate like that.
I told him it's gonna be brutal.
I think it's interesting.
I don't think it's gonna be
I
that
don't know
brutal.
if
It's
you
like a
are gonna
DC 3. That's like what? Like a 10% chance of failing.
Well, I mean,
Um,
enemy spells won't work on him.
if it's
A
if
chance.
it's a flat check, then it is a
10% with 1 and
But-
2.
about about a 10%. It may be a little over.
Roll 23.
All right, you can roll 2d8 and heal him.
Got it.
And I think you all are good to go. It's around 10 o'clock, so yeah,
Nice. Okay.
10:30.
4.
That's pretty good. Everyone's at full HP.
Smells very. When I infuse the mud, it smells a whole lot like peppermint. All right. Well,
All right.
we're all good to continue.
Yeah.
I think so.
What's the order we had
All
last
right,
time?
so
I think
I
our
was
fire
about-
needs to get in front.
Arian speaks up and he's like, all right, so while we're going through here, we should probably have the guy glowing go first and keep an eye out for traps or anything like that. Who knows what's down here? Also, DM, we're still in the encounter, so it's tracking our movement.
Oh, okay. An encounter. Before Zerx goes any further, I'll go ahead and explain what you guys see. You guys can go ahead and move up closer. Squeezing through the hole, you find yourself in the cavern that seems to stretch endlessly beneath the streets of Otari. Who knows what menace could be lurking here? Up ahead, the passageway ends in a cliff that plunges sharply into darkness that has now been lit from the light on Zerx. You guys are now, it's a 10-foot drop.
Damn.
And you can climb on down with an athletics check.
Gotcha.
It is you can tell it is a short, slippery cliff.
Well, obviously the strongest should go first.
Where'd you
By
find
all
me?
means.
So he steps back.
I don't know.
Hey, what?
No.
Well, yeah, it's just 10 feet. It's only going to hurt a little if we fall, says
Well-
Arian, the squishiest person here.
Well, if you'd like, I do have rope.
Do you see anything to anchor the rope on?
Well, I could hold it or something. I don't know.
It's true. I think, well, yeah.
As
Well-
Zerx goes ahead and while you all are talking, tries to climb down. He's he is unable to make any headway. I believe that is just a fail, and I believe you don't fall unless it's a critical fail. So you could try again.
You sure you don't want the rope?
Nah, I got it. I got this.
Suit yourself.
I might
I
need
do
the
have a
rope.
+7 in acrobatics, so I might be able to pull it
You can roll a perception check. Whoever has the rope, to see if you can find something to tie it down on.
out. No,
Yeah, I can roll perception.
Zerx goes ahead and just effortlessly slide down the cliff and lands at the bottom. Safe and sound.
He makes it look too easy.
I'm gonna roll for perception and see if there's anything I'm hooking onto.
All right. It was
I didn't mean to make that public. I meant to. Or can you? Did you see
don't
that,
worry.
Jacob?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and reveal it to everyone. So Swigs goes ahead and rolls a natural 20 as well, following Zerx's example, slides on down the cliff, and Yennefer, you do find a rock that butts out on the ground, and you get wrap the rope enough to hold as an anchor. You test it out, and it seems sturdy enough.
Awesome.
How do I get down? Question mark.
You can
The
just
GM has to yoink you.
It says,
Oh.
okay. It says token
Oh.
collide.
okay. I have to.
Yeah, that's probably to keep us from advancing over the cliff without doing this skill check.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so go ahead. I believe it's going to lower the DC a lot. So go ahead and roll an
That's
athletics check, and just don't roll super low.
Alrighty. Nice.
Nice.
Well, makes it down.
Isn't it
Uger would try the rope.
Your bear has to do a
Oh,
check too.
well, actually, I go past it without the rope.
Awesome.
what's the is the
Slakes
rope
tells Zerks that we should probably move out of the way as they come down.
I kind of think you guys should stay there and catch us if we eat it.
That's probably a better idea.
Yeah, I'll stand underneath here.
It's what I do. Thank you. Oh boy. Arian looks over at the rope. Is the rope giving us a circumstance bonus or just lowering the DC?
Lowering the DC.
Okay. Then I'm going to do my climb check.
All right.
Oh,
That's a 5.
DC was 5, so
let's go.
Nice.
Arian, you guys see Arian very unsteadily lower himself down, and it's kind of pitiful.
Unifril, all is left is you.
Alrighty.
I believe all you have to do is just not roll a natural 1, and you'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
We just spoke that into existence.
Oh, 100%. 15.
Let's go.
Nice.
And everyone made it down.
Good job, guys. We can climb cliffs.
The hardest boss in the
Now you
game.
can do everything. All right.
I'm just gonna leave the rope there in case we need to make a hasty retreat.
Smart.
Wise idea.
All right. So you guys can go ahead and start moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget your bear.
I will not. He will follow.
All right. Zerks, go ahead and wait there while everyone catches up. Once everyone's good.
Oh no.
Can I roll just looking at these webs? This is kind of suspicious to Arian.
I don't think Rats made this.
And he looks up at it, and I'd like to do something to try and determine if these are like some crazy naturally occurring cobwebs or a sign that we're not alone.
Go ahead, anyone who wants to, roll a secret blind nature check. And I'm going to go ahead and explain the room while this. The tunnel continues deeper underground, eventually opening into a large chamber. Patches of glowing fungus cling to the ceiling and provide some dim light. You can barely make out vast strands of webbing across the floor and walls of this cavern, stretching between stalactites like shimmering curtains. All right. Let me see.
And we still got
So
probably
Sphinx, you can't really tell what type this is. You could probably think this is maybe natural in caverns like these, or some creature made it. You don't know. Ugir and Erwin, you think that a spider of some sort, and not a normal small spider, a big spider made these webs.
Guys, this is a giant spider's lair?
How'd you guess?
Well, these typically normal spiders don't make.
I was being sarcastic, by the way. As he scratches his head.
Well,
who'd have thought?
Well, I mean, it's a good question. I mean, whatever.
Crazy.
Anyways, so let's not light the webs on fire because I don't want to get smoked out of this cave. But there is a spider in this room, probably.
So you want to be
I
the
would like to
distraction?
So my next action is to I'd like to search for the spider. See if I can't see it.
Okay. Roll me a secret perception check. A blind will.
All right.
Let's see.
I used seek for that, so hopefully that worked.
That did
Is there
work.
a reason why some of my core skills are blue and some of them are like grayed out?
Those tell you if you're trained or not in them.
Okay, because like my stealth 4 is +4, but it's grayed out, so I can't use it.
No, you can. Oh, go ahead, Butter. While I look at this.
It depends on the type of action. So anyone can sneak, but if you're not trained in like Arcana, for example, you can't copy down a spell. It's a case-by-case basis. Usually the action will tell you very explicitly if you can do it while untrained or not. Like medicine, to treat wounds like they just did, you can't do that without being at least trained in medicine.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
All right.
Yeah.
So as Aaron looks around, he does not see anything out of the ordinary.
All right, so I don't see the spider.
I would also like to start seeking as well.
I would like to
right
open
ahead.
my
Also,
contraption on my arm and reveal that it is a shield.
All right. So you see Swigs go
Before the
ahead
shield open.
and opens up his shield that was part of his hand, his gauntlet. And Unifrail, you look around and you come to the same conclusion as Erwin that you guys don't see anything around. You might think that the spider isn't here.
I don't see anything. Does anyone else?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I say we stick to the walls, maybe.
Jacob, how do I pull the shield out again? Remind me.
You can go over to strikes, I believe, and it's not usually how you want to do it, but it gives you the option to draw your shield, I believe.
Yeah, draw one hand. Okay.
Let's.
Okay, so you guys are trying to be cautious around these webbing?
Yes.
Go ahead and give me some acrobatics checks to see if you guys can go across the room without touching any of the webs.
You want me to also roll for Armel?
That would be lovely, yes.
Okay.
Oh. Sorry, guys. Well, no need for anyone else to roll.
Get that one out of the way.
Arwen was so busy looking for the spider, he wasn't paying attention to the webs underneath his feet.
I'm also going to see.
Well, as this happens, I'm guessing you guys move up a little bit more. Aaron touches one of the webbing, I guess, and trips, falling onto it, getting all the webbing on him, and he's just covered, and it sends little vibrations, little ripples throughout the web. And in the corner, you see some legs start to crawl out from their hidey holes as two giant spiders start to advance on the party. And
sorry about this, guys.
Going to roll initiative. Let me see. All right. Yes.
Oh, he's right under the spider. That's cool.
Guys. All I have to do is click that, and boom. Everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Hey.
12, not bad.
We see. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and play that. Yes, battle music. All right.
In that bottle.
I believe the webs do something this time. They do something like difficult terrain. Let me double check. Do. Okay, so no. The webbing does not give out... Okay, no, it does. If there is if the square has webbing, that is difficult terrain, which will take double the movement. So, like, if you move into a square that has webbing, it takes 5 movement, and then when you want to leave it, it takes 10. Just so everyone can be above board. And yeah, the first person up in this initiative is Erwin. You're up.
So Aaron pulls himself free of the webbing that he very gracefully tripped into, and he immediately reacts and points his fingers at this spider on the right as it reveals itself, and utters zaz, and little bolts of force start firing out of his finger.
Ooh.
So I have to... These automatically hit, and I am dumping 3 actions.
Force barrage. All right. Are you doing it all on the same one?
All on the same one. So this is going to be 1, 2,
That was 1.
Nice.
3.
All right, Aaron. Describe your kill.
The force bolts just all kind of follow like they're following an invisible thread towards the spider, and they all go the exact same way, and there's bang, bang, bang into its head.
The spider screeches and falls on its side, its legs curling up as parts of it just is splayed across this, catching onto the webbing. And that spider's turn is now gone, because now it's dead. And Swigs, you are up.
That's my goal for the day.
One spider, one hit. Nice.
How far can I... Okay, how does the movement work again?
So anything that has webbing will take double movement. So it says 15 right there. That's actually 30 movement.
So is that going to take up 2 actions?
One action for you is 25 feet, so yes. Because of the last bit, it will take 2 actions.
Alright. I will put myself here, I guess. I don't know how to attack. It's too far away. Or I guess I can move all the way there and then attack with my first strike, right?
Yep. And that'll be your 3rd action to attack and highest attack bonus.
Yeah, okay. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Hey, there we go.
All right. Roll your damage.
Oh, yeah, I'm targeting the wrong one. Whoops.
Hey, it still hits.
Alright. Roll damage. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Damage is damage.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
It looks hurt. Didn't like that. That was the end of Swig's turn. Now, Yennefer, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to sort of. I have animal empathy,
Yes.
which allows me to communicate with natural creatures at a rudimentary level. So I'm just going to sort of like shout out and say like, hold everyone. And I'm going to sort of like pluck at the strings, like to send out vibrations, and sort of ask if I'm going to say like, this is a misunderstanding. Can you just let us through?
I think I closed off the diplomatic option.
And
I
I
know.
murdered his brother.
I think I've shut that door.
Yeah,
First
I'm going-
contact.
I'm down for this. It will be a little bit harder because his
course.
friend is dead, but, and
Yeah.
it's just got stabbed. But anything's possible. It'll only take 1 action for you to do this, so go ahead and roll me a diplomacy check,
Of course.
and we'll see what happens.
We shall see what happens. 15.
You communicate that with the spider, and it pauses for a moment before looking back at Swigs and looking with much hunger and bloodlust at the kobold. And you can tell you didn't really get through fully.
Yeah, I take that as a no.
All right. It's just if it's acting out of hunger, I don't want to. It's anathema shenanigans. So
well, it is attacking you guys. You're
Okay.
not doing this. I don't think it's against your anathema, mainly because you're defending yourself.
Okay.
You may have anathema against stopping it from, like, getting food, but
Yeah.
you also, as a living being,
There's
have anathema
bloodlust.
to allowing yourself to be eaten as
doesn't have
another
bloodlust.
living being, as another living being who doesn't want to be eaten.
Very true. Very true. So okay, I guess with that, I at the very least I tried. So
You're convincing.
You know what? Knight, go ahead and take a hero point for that, because that was fun.
Nice. Awesome. Okay, I'll add that then.
I like that. Yeah. So you got 2 actions left.
Okay. It's in range. So upon failing this, knowing I have to, protect my fellow intelligent beings, I'm going to crackle out electrical arc.
All right. Perfect. So it's going to go ahead and make a save, and fails. Roll that damage.
4 points of electricity.
And that is all is needed to kill the spider before it can even go. The spider screeches as it's fried, falling to the side, much like the previous. And that is the end of combat.
Nice.
You guys did really well.
Awesome.
Yeah, if I stick with you guys, we're gonna get that money faster.
We did better in this combat than we did against the cliff.
Did a lot of watching this.
Arian is just waving around his quarterstaff frustratedly, trying to get rid of the rebs in his path.
Shall we inspect the spiders?
Ooh, can we take its venom?
Spiders.
I'm down for that. You guys can, if you're trying that, you can roll me a nature check.
Right.
And Swigs, are you investigating the spiders?
Yeah, I kind of want to investigate the spiders. I'll do a
Go
blind,
ahead.
right?
Yeah, give me a blind perception.
There is no active encounter.
I am rolling a lot of
There's no active
2s.
encounter.
I think it would be beneficial to maybe be able to grab some venom. Do you want a nature check for that?
Yep, you can. Ugir tries to do that with one spider, but he fails. He accidentally crushes the head when he was trying to squeeze out the venom. And you can try with the other spider.
Then so I shall.
Jacob, my thing on the top left disappeared. How do I get that back?
Oh, click your character.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what, Unifril? I say that's good enough. You got some giant spider venom.
Awesome.
Sweet.
I tried to do this perception check, but it says there's no active encounter.
Are you doing it under skills?
I'm doing it under attributes. I need to do skills.
Do skills, yes. Attributes is selecting what you're rolling for initiative.
There isn't a perception on skills.
You can also. Under attributes, there's another
nature for investigating.
No. What's it called? Under attributes, under the initiative thing, there's also another one for perception.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I just noticed that. Perception. All right, Swigs. As you're investigating these spiders, you find a sack, like a web sack, nearby. You poke at it and open it up as you see 2 things in there. rather you see a creature of some sort. You see its bones and clothing attached to it. It looks skeletal, of course, and it looks like, I don't know, similar to you. It's small, it has a big head, and if you don't know any better, it looks like a corpse of a kobold. But you also see a short sword and a potion of sorts attached to the unfortunate creature's belt.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So
Sorry,
what
I
do
was
you...
muted. I want to snag those treasures.
All right. I'll go ahead, see if I can put it out here. Create new pile. Or I could... Oh, there we go. There you go. So there's a potion. I think it just tells you guys, which that's fine. I can figure out that later, but you can double click it. I'm gonna add this to the party stash. If you go to actors, you can click onto party, double click it, and it should, or no, not double click it, click the sheet, of course. And there's a stash section. And that's where I'm going to be able to drop stuff in there and give it to you guys. And you guys can drag it to your characters. If I can figure out how to add that.
I think you can drag it from the item pile just directly over to the stash.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Also, you don't have to click the button in the characters tab. You can also just hit P.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
E for party.
Configure pile. Trying to figure out how to do this. I dropped the sword on the ground. It's a finely crafted short sword.
I think if we walk that, it's made see if I walk over here and double click on the sword, I can just hit the take button on it and it will go into my inventory. I don't want this obviously because I'm a goober wizard, but I can also do the same to the healing potion if you're still in this pile. We just have to be next to it.
Perfect. I put a potion in the sheet. I just dropped the sword on the ground. I didn't know how to fix it. Does anyone want the finely crafted short sword?
I already have a short sword. So if it's better than mine, then I'll take it.
It's finely crafted.
Yeah, Ugur is a crafter, so he can take it.
As you can tell, you pick it up, and you don't think it does anything better. It just is worth more.
Money.
Stash it.
Am I picking this up?
Do I have to just drag and drop it, or?
If you double click on the sword itself, it'll open up a menu and it'll have a take button, which will just put it into your inventory.
The item pile, you're too far away. Oh, you gotta be on it.
Yeah, well, you gotta be adjacent to it, I should say.
Yeah, you see a gem on the pommel of the sword that makes it worth more. And yeah, so I believe Ugar's taking it, and for now, unless anyone has any objections, you guys can move on because you guys didn't take any damage from that fight.
Not at all. Yeah. Oh, how much is it worth?
5 gold pieces.
Ooh.
So as our friendly resident dwarf is ogling the sword, Arian looks over to him and waggles a finger and says, "Hey, remember, you sell an item after an adventure, the rules say that we have to split the dividends evenly."
Evenly. I mean, you guys did save my butt, so yeah, why not?
You know, it's just good decorum. Well, it's actually only a war if you're a member of the Pathfinder Society, which we're not, but that's how they do it. I think it's a good ruling. You know, if everyone works together to get towards the loot, then if someone sells it, you know, the gold from that should be distributed evenly.
I think that's fair enough. The deal is sealed.
You would agree.
We'll shake on
it. Here. Maybe not at the moment, since you that short sword was covered in webs, and I don't want to get sticky. But I'll take your word for it. Also, if anyone doesn't mind, I am also like to hang on to that healing potion because, well, yeah, I'll be in the back line and able to throw it at somebody if they fall down.
Sounds like a good idea.
I guess while we're here, I was able to extract this spider venom. Does anyone want it?
I mean, if you don't have any other uses for it.
Well, you could sell it somewhere, but I know I'll probably be hanging back. So.
I mean, you could sell it or coat it on your weapon if we find anything else back here.
I don't think it's going to work on a warhammer.
I have poison tail already, so I can use that if I need to breathe poison.
Oh wow, your tail is venom?
I got a venomous tail.
That's disgusting, but useful.
Yeah, watch where you're pointing that thing.
For sure.
Anyways, I think we should get back into order. So we, I'm not walking face first with spiders.
Well, decent. Want to get up front?
All right. So as you guys approach this, we'll pause for a moment as I read this. After the web-infested cave, the passageway leading deeper underneath the streets of Otari appears to be mostly natural, but someone or something has worked to open the cavern and level out the floor, making the passage easily traveled. A crude barricade made from old wooden planks and part of a barrel blocks the entrance to a side tunnel, while the main passage continues into the gloom.
So,
So somebody made this.
Yeah, this isn't natural, says Aryan as he kind of waves his hand around it. Did we see anything that had hands in here? Because so far it's been spiders and rats. Did anyone see anything else?
Nothing.
No, nothing at all. Do we find any footprints or anything?
Or maybe, I don't know. The spiders have to be eating something. Did anyone see that?
Spiders were eating the kobold.
The kobold? What? There's kobolds down here?
There could be. The spiders had a skeleton kobold.
Can I recall knowledge for kobold knowledge?
Sure, go ahead.
I think that's society since they're humanoids. I think that's
most likely.
All right. So Aaron, you tried to recall any knowledge about kobolds, but you never really ran into any in your past experiences.
Or in the books.
Or in the books. Unfortunately, you can't think of anything.
This is no offense to you, my small friend, but I haven't, read a lot of books about kobolds. Are they good at crafting stuff like this?
Crafting stuff like what? I must have missed something.
This barricade that's right in front of us.
You see a barricade up above you guys, crafted out of a barrel, blocking the passageway. It looks like makeshift, but doesn't look indestructible. It looks like someone has put that up in a hurry.
They could be hiding behind there.
Well, this is me extrapolating, but it kind of looks like to me they just, there was a hole here that they, wanted filled, so we're forced to walk a certain way. And typically we don't want to do what, and this is no offense to you, my small friend, our enemies in this case, they're the ones who have taken the fish. We don't want to do what they want us to do, so we might just want to destroy this barricade and go through.
Yeah, I agree.
So, maybe not me, since, I've actually exhausted my spell reserves for the day. But, plenty of people with warhammers and swords here.
Oh, exactly. Ugar's going to take out his warhammer and smash this barricade.
All right. So go ahead and, you know what? I mean, there's no real check needed. You could spend a few moments doing that, smashing it with your warhammer. And after a few hits, the barricade crumbles and the passageway is cleared.
Nice.
What do we see?
All right, let me go ahead and let you guys see a passageway leading deeper in here. And one moment.
Place got a very long cellar.
That she does indeed. Let me see. Oh yeah, you can just see something in there. And Swigs can see from his look a coffin of sorts, but you guys have to get closer to see what lies within.
Do you see your friends in there?
Do we press forward?
I
Oh
see some
man.
skeletons on the floor.
Hey, let's look for trap, and then we can slowly go in there. And I'm going to set my exploration activity to search. I think is what I'm after.
Exploration.
Search. Okay, that is a good point. I need to talk about exploration activities. So there is some when you are walking around between combats and all that, your characters are doing something, and something could be like casting a spell constantly, like a cantrip, or it could be watching your surroundings, holding your shield up, preparing for any attacks, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to the basic action macros, you click that and you click the exploration thing, you can see all the things you can do, like avoid notice, which will allow you to be sneaky, and that's usually used to roll stealth for initiative, or cracking. Let me see.
Where do we find the exploration?
So the basic action macros has the ones that
Okay, I thought it had everything. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it did too. I'm not sure why it's not showing.
Yeah, that's weird.
Showing. But if you just go to the compendium and search exploration, there'll be a one with a big question mark as its icon, and it has all of them listed there. I'm not sure why. You can just drag that into the hotbar and use it. I just set myself to search.
All right, yeah, like there's a couple of them. Like if you have a shield, you could go ahead and raise your shield. If you have like you'll constantly be doing that. If you want to be looking around, that's the seek one. Stealthy, that's the avoid notice. I'm trying to think of any on the top of my head. A scout.
Follow the expert is pretty good too.
It is indeed.
Scout.
So let me see. Erwin's, you're doing seek, right?
Search.
Okay, yeah. Search.
Seek is the one you do in combat to look for things.
What's the difference between search and investigate?
Investigate is more like So investigate uses recall knowledge, which is your arcana, society, religion, or nature skills to try and like figure something out. It's like history and stuff. And search is all right. Am I about to step on a tripwire and get killed?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And basically what I do is I tell you when to roll a blind check sometimes, or I roll it for you guys in secret so you don't know, and I'll just keep it in mind that you're doing a seek, let's say. So Aaron's doing searching, Ugir's doing defend.
Mm-hmm.
I would also like to do defend.
I would like to do search.
Yeah, we can double up. So, and it's honestly for stuff like searching, it's usually encouraged if we double up a little.
Okay.
Well, yeah. If you want me to search with you, I can search with you.
I'm searching.
It's whatever you want to do. Let me think. Zerx, what do you want to do?
I would like to defend.
All right, you're defending. And Swigs is searching. And what'd you say you're doing, Yennefer? Defending or searching?
Yeah, I can help out with searching.
All right, sounds like a plan. So you guys are, what are you guys doing?
Should probably get into formation.
Yeah.
And we're walking down that hallway, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go right ahead.
Looking around as we go down, of course.
Tread carefully, friends.
Tiptoeing.
As Zerx, can you wait there as everyone catch up?
Spooky.
Don't forget your little. There you go. as Zerx enters the room, this is going to be what he sees. He sees and hears the you entered a tomb of sorts. There's coffins and a sarcophagus in the middle of the room and coffins in the sides of the room. And you see humanoid figures opening the coffins and stepping out as skeletons and a singular zombie come out and look at you, ready to fight. As we're gonna roll initiative. It's an undead fight, baby. Alright, let me go ahead and add this. Boink. Alright. And swords. There we go.
Oh.
Lord bless incredible initiative.
Hey, he knocked mine into a 17. Does that count?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh,
One of the craziest things that got me when I was switching from D&D is that wisdom is the initiative stat in this game.
Yeah,
it's true.
Definitely crazy.
Let me see.
Oh man, I got a tie with one of the guards. That's unacceptable.
Yeah, incredible initiative is just so good. It's such a good feat.
It's a good general
It is
feat. If you have nothing else to take, might as well.
Might as well, yeah. Or fleet. Fleet is good too.
Alright, let me get this all set up. Ooh. Alright, first up is going to be our good friend Skeleton.
I was going to say Skeletor.
Alright, it's going to go ahead and move. First, since you guys actually destroyed the barricade, creating some noise, the skeletons were able to draw their weapons as it approaches our friend Zerx and makes a strike. You see it holds a long sword with its one hand outstretched and brings it down upon you. Oh, I accidentally triggered that. Well, actually, that's what I was supposed to do, so that works. See, I do amazing things.
Oh, that's more loot for us when we beat him.
True.
Oh, it actually has a scimitar. My bad.
Scimitar.
It still hits.
It's starting again. It's
starting. And it does. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
7 points of damage. You can use your reaction to shield block, and that will negate the damage by 5, but you and your shield will take 2 damage.
Yeah, no.
man, we ain't got much healing.
Yeah, but does that add back up to 7 anyways? You take 5, then take 2 more?
Well, basically, your shield will take 5 damage off because of its hardness, and then you both take the remaining, so 2 damage.
Your shield takes damage, so you can't infinitely use its hardness to reduce damage. So eventually, once it hits 0, it breaks, and you can't use it to shield block anymore.
Yep.
So I just hit block. I can use mine.
Yeah, it has 20 HP.
So it's got a fair bit to steal.
Yeah.
And you can repair it later down the line.
Yeah, let's block.
Okay, so let me see if this. You only take 2 damage, and I don't know how to make it work besides just fixing your health. So there you go.
I think if you click block first and it highlights properly, and then you click the damage, and he's selected, it'll do it properly. It wasn't working with me because I don't like to have a shield item.
Right. So let me see if that works. Okay. So block damage. Nope.
I don't know. weird.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It's just the small things. All right. So you're able to block most of this blow. It still goes ahead and tries to hit you with its last action with the scimitar.
Let's go.
But misses, and that its turn. And now it's Erwin's turn.
Mr. DM, is this terrain I can step in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I'm going to stride. And poor fucker, you are not positioned correctly. And Arian runs up here, and he does his staff again towards the enemies, and lightning crackles at the top of it and tries to arc off of it.
All right. One succeeds and one critically fails.
Let's go.
Let's see damage.
Let's
the animation. Let's go. I love that animation.
Oh, it's so sick.
What's the macro for that?
I'm sorry?
Electric arc for the hold on.
If you want the animation to fire, you need to target your enemies, and then it'll fire the animation when you roll damage.
Okay, got it. Appreciate it.
All right.
It's really fucking sick, and I love it. But yeah.
So you see that zombie is brutally zapped, and the skeleton is able to dodge most of the strike. But that is a pretty good turn.
All right. That is the end. Ian says back to the others, it's zombies and skeletons up here.
Oh, more.
All right. Znerksit, you're up.
I'm going to move right here. And then I'm going to target the skeleton and use my striker.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes. Roll damage.
Nice.
Wow.
All right, I'm back.
You missed it.
All right, so what's happened? Oh my god, a critical. That's so good. Oh, 1 second.
Hey, the shield worked.
The shield
There
worked.
it goes.
I guess it worked, but not when we needed to. Okay, so the skeleton will get destroyed by that amazing blow. Oh, wait, it was even doubled. Oh. But it still killed it with that strike. And so you moved one in, and your second action attack, you have a third action. What would you like to do?
I think I would like to move one up.
Okay. It's just let you know you will lose your shield, like your raised shield effect at this turn. All right. That is your turn. Next up is one of the skeletons. It steps out and moves. Let's see. It doesn't see the party yet, so it goes up to Zerx and makes a strike with its last two actions. It misses.
Nice.
And critically misses.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah! All right, now it's Yennefer's turn as the skeleton misses both of its scimitar strikes.
All right. First things first, I am going to command an animal. I'm going to tell Armel to get into the fight.
All right.
5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. Yep. And for Armel's last action, he is going to attempt to grapple this.
Go
Yeah.
right ahead.
$18.
That will grapple the skeleton.
Nice.
Awesome.
And let me add an effect. He is grabbed and now flat off guard, which his AC, is now reduced by 2.
Nice.
And you still have 2 more actions.
Very true. I am then going to, seeing that Armel successfully grappled him, I'm going to have a big grin on my face, and I'm going to then cast Electric Arc.
Alrighty. It goes ahead, makes a reflex save. Oh,
Nice.
Hmm.
and fails.
There we go. 3 damage.
It rattles as the electricity fries its bones.
Oh, whoopsie. I did the wrong thing.
All good?
Appreciate it.
And that is going to be Yennefer's turn. Perfect. Next up is the zombie. The zombie is going to step over here. It's going to stride, actually, over here and seeing seeing the closest target, moves up to Zerx. And it's going to, with its last remaining action, because the zombie has a trait where it's always slowed. And
you react to strike it?
you did not. Okay, so if the guy misses your AC by 2, you can go ahead.
Awesome.
So first, it's gonna go try to hit you with its fist.
Oof.
Oh, but you can use your reaction to raise your shield to reactive shield. Would you like to do that?
Yes, I would.
With that, you block the strike, preventing the fist from connecting to your side as the zombie shuffles right next to you, ending its turn. Ugir, you are up.
Okay. Changes a little bit of things. So Ugir is going to move right here and swing with his warhammer to the flat-footed skeleton.
Go right ahead.
Let's
nice.
go.
Nice.
Very nice.
So here's something cool.
Mhm.
He didn't crit because he rolled a nat 20. He rolled a crit because he just fucking blew that skeleton's AC out of the water.
Actually, I'm not gonna kid you. It wouldn't be a crit if it wasn't grappled.
Let's
True.
go.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, Bear.
And with that, I mean, it just gets obliterated by the war priest.
Oh, that's a home run. Oof. He's going to use his momentum and try to swing at this zombie.
Ain't no body anymore.
Go right ahead.
Ooh,
God.
nice.
Good stuff.
Backswing.
He's
And
in his
that
element,
takes
guys.
out the zombie,
Ooh.
obliterating it. And now there's only 2 left. This one shambles out and moves to the closest target, the bear. It swings down, trying to catch Armel. Boom, boom. There he goes. Strikes. Scimitar. Oh, it misses terribly. And it tries again. Because it's no smart. But it does hit. Oh no!
Mm.
It stabs right into the side of Armel as Armel screams at the undead thing. It shows no emotion, however, from the scream. All right, and that is its turn. Last but not least, Swigs, you are up.
Alright. Now, if I move by the skeleton, will he hit me? Or am I good?
You do not
If I try to dart past him?
It depends if it has a reactive strike, which
Alright, I want to dart behind the skeleton.
And it does not swing at you.
Alright, sick. And then I want to hit him with a strike.
Alright, target him and go for it.
Do I get a behind the back kind of thing or anything?
He is off guarded to you.
Yes.
So his AC is -2. Alright, let me see. That does hit. So just go ahead and roll for some damage.
Oh my god.
Womp womp.
Oh.
Alright.
Guess I'll do. Do I have another strike, right?
You do. You do have one more strike.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Alright.
That hits as well.
Go ahead and roll some damage here.
Describe how you kill this skeleton.
So he darts behind him and just does a clean swipe to the skeleton's neck.
With
decapitating it.
1-2. Oh yeah, how did he?
I'm just fucking with you. I was
with
get up there, bro.
With a careful and athletic leap, Swigs goes ahead and decapitates this skeleton, launching the head and sending it far. As the last character in initiative goes, the last skeleton, it shambles over to poor Swigs and goes to strike at him.
Can I feint him?
That is something you could do on your turn as an action, which will make him easier to hit for you.
Gotcha.
But it don't matter anyway, as it misses the first and misses the second.
Hell yeah.
And that is its turn. Aaron, you are up.
All right, let me do some thinking here. All right.
Jacob, it is that time, my friend, for food.
All right,
True.
Go right ahead.
Do you want to have a bio break after this encounter so he doesn't miss anything? So we can kiss and stuff?
Yeah, we can take a break real quick after this, yeah.
I guess I need to fill around. Whatever. All right, so Arian steps up,
right?
And
sounds like a plan.
And he grabs hold of his staff, and he mutters an incantation under his breath that no one can quite make out. And then his staff gets lit up with this white arcane glow, and it just fires itself like a missile out of his hands and tries to nail the skeleton. Let's get that. Wow, that has a range of 500 feet. Holy shit.
Yeah, crazy spell. Crazy spell.
All right. No crit.
Wow.
I'm not going to stand for that. Hero point.
Go right ahead.
You got this. Oh.
God damn it. I can't do it. I've already used one hero point. Oh, okay. So it misses, I suppose. But either way, it comes back to Arian's hand. And he looks kind of disappointed that missed and mutters under his breath. Then he strides backwards.
All right.
So
Next up.
Man, that would have been sick.
It would have been unfortunate. And it's going to be Xerxes' turn. I know they're grabbing food real quick, so he's going to obviously go up and make a strike at the skeleton. Just play him real quick, because I know you guys got this. Oh, 100%.
Easy dub.
as the skeleton falls from the strike, ending the encounter.
Nice.
Easy peasy.
All right. So bio break, I reckon.
Yep, and then looting time.
Do you have a time you want to, like a time frame you want us to be back by?
Ooh, that's cool. Break answer.
Like we could do just 5-10 minutes. What do you guys think?
Whatever time he needs to eat dinner, I reckon.
I know I'll probably only take like 10 minutes for me.
Yeah,
Probably 10 minutes.
And I can find my way into some food.
All right, let's take 10 minutes. Meet back up around 9:40.
All right, perfect.
All right.